And welcome back to Who Would Win. Today's Who Would Win comes to us from Irish Tom. We'll ask the question, who won in a fight? Ben Tennyson, obviously the boy with the Omnitrix, versus Laughing Jack, the creepypasta serial killer demon clown. So Ben Tennyson's been on is one of those characters like Pennywise that's been on here so long I could just keep reciting it over and over again. He was 10 years old. Omnitrix found him. Was going for his grandfather because of similar DNA. Found him. Got attached, and he became basically a alien superhero guy, more or less. The amount of aliens he has is too many to count. Ultimately, apparently there's over 1 million in the Omnitrix itself. But yeah, this will be a fight mostly between Jack and the alien forms. But we'll address a thing about this fight when we get to the actual fight. Let's actually talk about Laughing Jack, because I don't believe I've actually had this character on the channel before, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to actually get my page. I mean, you can't see the page, but you're going to go check my page right now and type in Laughing Jack to see if I've ever actually done Laughing Jack on my channel. Because I've done a couple creepypasta things outside of Slender Man. So, but I don't know if I've done Laughing Jack. Let's see here. Laughing Jack. Have I? Let's try it. Laughing. Oh, I have in fact done Laughing Jack once against Chucky. So Laughing Jack is actually a magical doll. He was a magical little clown puppet that was designed to be the friend of a boy. I don't remember the boy's name. Doesn't kind of matter. The boy eventually invaded Laughing Jack, whose colors turned mute, monochrome, gray and white, black, all that. The thing is, Jack was supposed to be a reflection of the kid's personality. Unfortunately, the kid ended up turning into a serial killer, and likewise, Jack did that as well. Ultimately ending up killing the kid as a young adult, and going around becoming the kid's imaginary friend, only to kill them. Laughing Jack has actually many abilities, surprisingly. Apart from just being a mystical entity, and I'm actually just going to get Laughing Jack up here again real quick for my own sake and remembering, he's capable of inflicting nightmares upon people. She doesn't have actual reality warping, mind you, but he's got demonic abilities, including dark magic. He can teleport, and usually in like a black puff of smoke. He's charismatic, manipulative, has trickery, murdering skills. He does have telekinesis, creating nightmares and hallucinations, invisibility. He is not, unlike some of the other creepypastas here, like Ben Drowned, I think was one of them, or Tiki Toby, those characters. This is actually a character from creepypasta that actually has legitimate powers and abilities. Now that said, it has a physical form. In theory, if you could just destroy the doll, it would be killed. But because it is magical, you probably can't kill it by normal means. Now that said, how would Laughing Jack actually fare up against Ben Tennyson and his entire entourage of aliens? Let's get this right out of the way right now. Older Ben can just Alien X him out of existence. Laughing Jack does not supersede Alien X or a lot of the powerhouse aliens. He does not supersede Atomics, Clockwork. Trying to think of a couple of the other really heavy hitter ones off the top of my head here. Was it Frozone? The flying moth one, I can't remember that from Alien Force. That one's pretty powerful too. Wrath is actually very powerful. Laughing Jack is not that powerful. Like, he might still be able to bother them to some degree, but Alien X would just wipe his ass out. If we're looking at the fairest fight we can give Laughing Jack, we have to look at original series Ben, because all the other Bens have access to Alien X. So that kind of makes it a null and void. And even when Ben doesn't want to use Alien X, or can't use Alien X, only Omniverse Ben could actually use Alien X to its fullest degree. All the other ones, not so much. He still has God knows powerful alien. Hell, just going off with the original Alien Force lineup, Swampfire has multitude of abilities that give Tiki Toby trouble. Flame abilities, the ability to just keep regrowing, can't really be hurt. Echo can use sonic abilities. Humongous Score has durability. Frozone or Frozmoth, or I just can't remember that one's name. A lot of them have abilities that Laughing Jack is not really prepared for. No, we have to look at this really from, early original series Ben. And the thing is, if Laughing Jack can get in early on Ben, start using some demonic dark magic, creating nightmares, driving Ben crazy, that might be a different situation where Ben loses control of himself and therefore loses control of the Omnitrix to some degree. Now, the Omnitrix does have fail-safes for its user. The user can't necessarily be killed outright. If something were to threaten their life, they will take the form of the alien they have available to counteract that. Like when Ben was trying to contain that Big Bang, he turned into Livewire. I think that's what that one. The energy absorbing rubber lizard dude. I don't know. He was a good design. I like the design, but he was actually able to absorb the power of a second Big Bang. The Omnitrix also can't be removed by force. Not that Laughing Jack would try to. He just wanted to try to kill Ben. So the question we have to ask ourselves in this case is, does the Omnitrix, because the user of the Omnitrix in theory could still be killed if you don't have a proper alien, because the reason he was able to save the day from the Big Bang is because he actually had an alien on call that could do that. He had access to God knows how many aliens at that point. The original series Ben doesn't have that. So is there enough aliens in Ben's arsenal to counteract someone like this? So let's break it down real quick, because let's actually break down all the extra ones so I don't just leave them out. Way Big is definitely one I think the Laughing Jack is not really prepared to take on. Apart from sheer size and physicality, it's also capable of creating giant energy blasts as well. So I don't see Laughing Jack really doing much against Way Big. Cannonball is very chunky and durable. I don't see Cannonball having really the ability to catch Laughing Jack because of teleportation and it not being a real, finesse shooter. But likewise, Cannonball's got a lot of durability that Laughing Jack isn't really going to be able to do much with, I don't think. Wildvine, I think, would really give Laughing Jack some trouble. There's a lot of versatility in Wildvine. I always liked Wildvine. Wildvine was a cool one. Ditto, actually, I think is one Laughing Jack can handle pretty easily. Upchuck, yeah, that one too, because Upchuck has to eat inorganic matter for its ability to work. Eye Guy, yeah, that's a weird one, but Eye Guy's got multiple abilities that could definitely translate in Ben's favor. He also got the Ben Mummy, Ben Victor, and the Ben Wolf. All of which probably could honestly go toe-to-toe with Laughing Jack. Then you go into the original ones where I think Gray Matter's intelligence would probably help out figuring out how to take care of this, and then maybe alternating to a different alien. Ghost Freak might arguably even scare Laughing Jack, because it's scared freaking Bozo or Freakzo. I can't remember the clown's name. Up top, he's like a vampire fear clown. So yeah, Ghost Freak might do it. I mean, Heat Blast has got a lot of heat to it, and I don't think Laughing Jack wants to go near it. Heat Blast. Ripjaw is only really dangerous in the water. Upgrade is inorganic, so that kind of got an immunity there. Same with Diamond Head. Forearms is highly durable. Wild Mutt is a giant, not feral, but feral-esque looking dog. Accelerate's going to be too fast. And Stinkfly is, well, a fly. That's stinky. And durable, surprisingly durable. And shoots out goop. I think while Laughing Jack certainly can take on a couple of the aliens, I don't see... The problem is, Ben is kind of not necessarily an anomaly in the world, but is someone that Laughing Jack wouldn't probably regularly prey on. He probably would go after innocent kids more than individuals who can actually defend themselves. So I don't really see him wanting to generally go after Ben. But if he did go after Ben, I think Ben would be a bit more... He'd be biting off more than he can chew with Ben. Now, while I think most of these aliens could probably legitimately beat Laughing Jack in a straight-out fight, or too powerful for Laughing Jack, that doesn't mean they'd be able to kill Laughing Jack, because Laughing Jack, as we said, is Created by a guardian angel, Laughing Jack was initially a colorful jack-in-the-box clown whose personality reflected the personality of his owners. He was later sent as a Christmas present to a lonely boy named Isaac Rossman in the 1800s. Isaac abandoned Laughing Jack after being sent to a boarding school. Laughing Jack grew monochromatic and emotionless as a result of his isolation. Meanwhile, Isaac grew up to become a cold-hearted serial killer who kidnapped, tortured, and murdered several innocent neighborhood residents. Although horrified at first, Laughing Jack's personality soon emulated Jack's evil personality. And the rest is pretty much history. And yeah, as time passed, Laughing Jack visited several other children, most of them lonely or neglected, and pretended to be their imaginary friend. However, he would eventually torture and kill them with their souls trapped in a nightmarish realm of abandoned fairground. To make matters worse, the song Pop Goes the Weasel played in the background forever, tormenting them. Yeah, this is, it's unfortunate, but yeah, Ben would probably be an individual that Laughing Jack is not used to dealing with. So while OG Ben, and even later series Ben, doesn't get a full pass, there are aliens that Laughing Jack certainly could beat. The majority of them, I think, are way too powerful or just different for Laughing Jack to really contend with. And again, if you're dealing with Alien X versus Laughing Jack, Alien X is going to rip him a new a-hole. Might not even rip it. May just warp reality, and a new a-hole will just randomly appear in Laughing Jack, and Laughing Jack will be deeply mortified and confused. So that is my thoughts on Laughing Jack versus Ben Tennyson. Let me know in the comments below if you agree, and if you don't, that's cool. We are all friends here. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I got a bunch of other videos I got to do. I didn't pre-record anything yesterday, even though I intended to. Things got pushed back. So I still got to do the what if for today because we're in the week of what if. I got to do tomorrow's what if and tomorrow's Lantern Corps. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.